Hey guys, it's Marshall Ting with your Superior Ag Insurance Ringside Report for this past week, the week of May 14th through the 20th. So, here's what's going on in the cattle market this week. Numbers are steady. We're not seeing a decrease in these cattle runs, which is a good sign. Now, where these cattle are coming from, I cannot answer. But as far as your numbers are concerned, you're right on par with where we should be as a whole. You're about 1,000 head back from what we were this time last year. But we've sold a whole lot more cattle earlier on through the year. So, as a whole, we've sold 17,510 head of cattle through our sale barns and auction markets this past week. And this market continues to climb. The USDA said pretty much this week on all feeder steers, heifers, and yearlings, steadied at $4 higher. Great demand on these cattle. Of course, everybody still wants more of those preconditioned type cattle, especially as we're getting towards this heat, but the market still continues to climb. So let's talk about these cattle at worst. So your 4-weight steer cattle this past week, we're going to call them $245 as an average. They topped off at $270 as a whole. Now your 5-weight steer cattle as an average, I'm going to give you about a 5-cent spread on them. I'm going to say $235 to $240. Again, they topped off at $2.70, which is a really good trade on a 5-weight steer. And as far as your 6-weights are concerned, because some of us are putting in these heavier weight cattle, 6-weights will give you $225 to $230 as an average there. They're going to top off at $242.5, and that's on a really good set of black steers. Now, talk about this yearling cattle market, these 8-weights. 8-weight market trade has been very, very strong. We've seen some very high highs that are actually over your CME feeder cattle index for the week. So here's how we start off. So here's 63 head of black steers. They weigh 807 on average, 202.40. Now, here's a set of them that are about 8.5. We got 129 head of these, so a big strain of them. These are all blacks, 848 pounds on the average, so a little bit bigger. Check out this price on these, 204.20. So actually an increase where you had your pretty much two loads together, but that's still a really strong trade, especially if we consider to your CME feeder cattle index that we'll have coming up here directly. And to close out on your heavy 8s, here's 120 head of black steers, 891 pounds on the average, 202.70. So you can tell on the top end of these things, these 8-weights are pretty consistent. Now, as a note, you do have some of these other cattle on your 8-weights. They're going to be in that $1.95 to $1.99 range, which is still not bad. But as far as your highs, your 202s and your 204s, that's right there with your CME feeder cattle index. And here we are all the way on the eastern part of the United States. Now, I want to say, too, your heifer cattle trade this past week has been very, very strong. This heifer market is really good. Check out these 2 sets of heifers. Now, 3 sets of them, actually. Here's your first set. Here's 88 head of black heifers, 586 pounds on the average, $2.25. Now, here's your big sale here. Now, here's 81 head of these. These are all black heifers as well, 647 pounds on the average, $218. And then to close out with your 7-weight heifers, here's 71 head of blacks with just a sprinkle of Charolais on them. They're going to be 778 pounds on the average at $194.75. So that's a really strong trade. And especially considering if you did all of your math on your CME feeder cattle index in your big cattle states, your CME feeder cattle index on these heifers is only $1.8423. So that's a really strong market. Now, let's get back to these steers, and the steers can compare them to your CME feeder cattle index for the week. So as a whole, your CME has been steady Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now, once we got to Friday, we saw a $2 jump, and that's a good sign. So here's Monday the 15th, 202.07. By the time Tuesday the 16th came out, 202.18. By Wednesday the 17th, 202.61. Thursday the 18th, 202.36. And like I said, we did take a jump on Friday. Friday jumped up there, Friday the 19th, 204.70. So you saw a little bit of a jump there on the back half of the week. Now, if you have any questions on this, about your cattle market, your CME feeder cattle index, or you're interested in the LRP policy, there's probably no better time than right now to cover your bases and invest in a livestock risk protection policy. Now's the time to do it. Reach out to the guys at Superior Ag Insurance. Call Ian Thomas. That's Ian Thomas at 859-613-2453. Or call Adam Shoemaker. He's at 859-338-4116. Check him out on the web, www.superioragins.com. As always, thank you so much. Look forward to talking to you soon.